All right, hello everyone, and welcome to today's webinar on protecting and disposing of digital information. Today, we will discuss various apps you can use to hide photos, as well as virtually shred or encrypt files. First off, here are some questions you may be wondering. What is encrypting? What does shredding online data mean? Why would I want to hide my photos? Well, today we're going to look into this. Firstly, what is encrypting? Encrypting is the process of converting your data, which could be in the form of files, photos, etc., from a readable format to an unreadable one. Encrypted data is coded based on a key and can be decrypted by anyone who possesses this key. Encrypted data cannot be read unless it is deciphered. So encrypting your data means that it is inaccessible to hackers, big corporations, and anyone else who does not have this key. What does shredding online data mean? Shredding online files and data works very similarly to how it does for shredding physical files. You may have heard the saying that simply deleting a file doesn't make it disappear for good. Shredding does just that. When you shred an online file or document, you can no longer retrieve those files in any way. They're deleted forever. Why would I want to hide my photos? If you have photos that you don't want anyone else to see, there are several apps and even built-in phone functions that allow you to hide certain photos for free. That way, if someone opens your photo gallery, they would not be able to see the photos you have hidden. Certain apps allow you to keep certain photos and passwords protected so that only those with the password can get to them. Now that we know the language, here is what we will discuss in this presentation. We'll be looking at built-in photo hiding features, secret photo hiding calculator apps, free eraser, LastPass, and paper shredders. First, we'll take a look at hiding files. So our phones, both Apple and Android devices, have built-in photo hiding features. In both Apple and Android devices, you can sort your photos into a hidden album. This way, they will not be visible in your photo library and can only be accessed if someone specifically goes into the hidden album. This feature can be found in the Photos app on your smartphone. First, we'll take a look at the built-in photo hider on Apple devices. First, you would go to the Photos app, and you would choose the photo that you would like to hide and click the square icon in the bottom left. So that is this circled in yellow square right here. You would select that square. Choose multiple photos by checkmarking the white circle in the bottom right of each picture. So in this second picture, you can see that if the person wanted to hide more than one photo, they could just scroll through their photos up here, and anyone that they want to hide, they would select this circle right here. If I were to select this one, it would turn blue with a check mark. Once you've chosen all the photos that you would like to hide, scroll down and click Hide. They will be moved to your hidden album. To access your hidden album, click on the Albums tab of the Photos app and scroll down. So that's just showing here that you would select Hide once you had all of your photos selected. And then to view those hidden photos, you would go to the Hidden section, which is just underlined in red over to the right hand of the screen. Now we'll look at the built-in photo hider on Android devices. First, you would go into the Gallery app. Next, you would tap and hold the photo you would like to hide. Tap the three vertical dots in the top right corner and select Move to Secure Folder. So in the first picture, in this red square here, we can see the three vertical dots. If we were to click on that, it would bring us over to this next picture where it gives us a variety of different options to select, and we would be selecting the last one, Move to Secure Folder. Unlock the folder using your password, and the photos will be placed into the secure folder. To access the photos again, simply go into Settings, then Biometrics and Security, and then finally Secure Folder. You will need to put in your password and then you'll be able to access the hidden photos. The Android Secure folder can house apps, files, emails, photos, notes, and more. Next, we're going to look at photo hiding calculator apps. Alternatively, you can download apps that look and function like calculators on your phone screen, but actually hold photos, videos, and more. These free apps that are available on, they're both available on iOS and Android devices. They're great for password protecting your photos and ensuring that no one will even know that they're there. Examples of some of these apps include Calculator Pound. You can hide photos and videos, and that's available both on iOS and Android operating systems. There's High Calculator, which again is for both devices. And finally, there's Calculator by Fishnet, which is only available on the Android devices. How to use the Calculator Pound app. When you click on the app, a menu pops up where you can choose the type of password you would like. For example, Touch ID, a PIN, pattern, password, none. If you choose the calculator password option, you simply set a PIN on the calculator. Then you can input photos, videos, and many more things. The other mentioned apps function very similarly, just to note. And here in the picture, we can see photos, videos, gallery, audios, documents, passwords, and much more. Next, we'll look at how to permanently erase files. Free Eraser. Free Eraser, like its name suggests, is a free file eraser for Windows computers. It's very user-friendly and allows you to permanently dispose of any files. If you have any private or sensitive information on your computer that you wish to dispose of, using this program is a good idea. This program appears as a trash can icon on your computer screen. Once the app is installed, you can simply drag by clicking and then holding to move the file over to the icon to delete it. Now we'll just take a look at how to use it. So first we would follow the link right here and go to freeeraser.com. We would click free download for Windows and then click it again when it appears underneath the trash can icon. Once it is downloaded in the bottom left of your screen, click on it to open. Follow instructions to finish downloading. So you would just click on this setup here and then it would proceed to install on your laptop. Right-click the trash can icon that appears in the middle of your screen to get a pop-up menu. So as we can see, when they do that, the pop-up menu comes, it appears. Click on Exit to make the icon disappear. Click on Select File to destroy if you want to shred a file, then drag the file over to the trash can to permanently delete it. Next, we'll take a look at paper shredders. Paper shredders shred paper documents into strips so that they are unreadable and unusable. They only allow paper of a certain size, so if the document is bigger, you may need to cut it first. Some shredders can also shred credit cards, paper clips, staples, and more. You may want to use a paper shredder when disposing of sensitive physical documents that have financial or personal information, such as your address or ID numbers, before recycling them. These are some good quality and budget-friendly shredders that are available right now. There is one at Staples. It's an 8-sheet cross-cut shredder for $69.99. There's one at Walmart, another 8-sheet paper and credit cross-cut shredder for $46.99, as well as various options on Amazon, ranging between $59.97 to $119.99. Next, we'll take a look at how to protect files. LastPass. So if you go to the link right here, lastpass.com, it is a free to download encryption program available on Windows and Mac computers and Apple and Android smartphones and tablets as well. It is simple to use and allows you to store your passwords and sensitive information safely. You have one master password for your account, and that's it. Even LastPass does not have access to the encryption key. And next we'll take a look at the live demo. So I will share my screen to my phone. So first we will go into the gallery, which I have just put down here for ease of access. And then we'll look into my library. So I've got a few pictures here. And let's just say I brought a new puppy home and I didn't want my partner to see it yet. If you hit select and then we select the puppy, the square is just on the bottom left where it says one photo selected. So I'm going to select that. And then if I wanted to add it to my hidden album, I would select hide and then hide photo. And now it's no longer in my library. If I wanted to add multiple pictures to my hidden album, we'll select the picture of the cat. I will select the square on the bottom left. And then we can toggle through the rest of the pictures that I have in my library. So let's say I also want to hide the hockey stick and the football. So I've got them all selected by pressing the circle. So it's just to the bottom right of the picture. I'll select the puppy too. And then it turns blue with that white check mark inside. And then we will select hide. So we're hiding all 4 pictures. So now I've only got 4 pictures remaining in my library. Now to access my hidden album, I'm going to go down to the third option on the bottom here that says albums. And then it will bring you to a screen that looks like this. So it shows my albums. And then if you scroll all the way down under utilities, we can see hidden. And it looks like I've got 5 in there total. So I'm going to select hidden. And there we see the photos that I've just moved into my hidden album. Now, if you've moved a picture or pictures that you didn't mean to move into your hidden album and you want to move them back into your gallery, then simply select the pictures as we did before. So I'm just going to select all of them. We're going to go back to the bottom right at that square. We're going to go down and instead of selecting hide, we're going to unhide these photos. So now it says that I don't have any photos in my hidden album. So I'm going to go back to on the bottom, on the very left, the library. And now all of my photos are available where we started off. Next, we're going to take a look at the calculator pound application that was discussed in the presentation. So it is just the very last application that I have on the bottom of my screen to the right. As you can see, it looks almost identical to your typical calculator application that comes built into this phone. So I'm going to open it up and it looks exactly like a calculator to me. I've created my PIN already, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that in. And now we see that it's not just your average calculator, but actually a way to hide files from people who were going through your phone or anything like that. So as you can see, you can store photos, videos, audio, documents, contacts, passwords, notes, to-do lists, and more on this calculator application. So you can see I have gone ahead and added a photo to my gallery already. If I wanted to add another one, I would go into my photos and then on the bottom in the middle there where it says import, I'm going to select. And then from my gallery, another really cool feature to this application is that you can store all of your passwords in here. So I've gone ahead and added in, for instance, if I had a Twitter account, I just kind of made up something here. It'll hide your information there. If I wanted to add my email. You would go up top to that. On the very top right, there is a plus sign. And then from there, it'll let you enter the information. The note feature is handy, I find, because you can add a little hint as to what your password may be. Um, for the Twitter one, I had done that. So here, Diesel was a dog that I once knew. So I could just put dog. And then, even if somebody were to go through this, I don't think they would know that. And then here you would say which email provider this is for. So let's say this is for my Gmail. And then the title, this I believe would be the title of your email account. So we'll just say Natalie. Oops. Once you're all set entering in your information, at the very top right, you're going to select, it kind of looks like a floppy disk. We're going to select that, and that means that we're saving it. And now when I go into my email accounts, Natalie at Gmail is there for me. And we see the password is hidden. If we want to see what the password is, we just tap that eye icon and it will show us. Or if you're around somebody and you don't want that shown, then hopefully if you've added a little hint in your note, then that will kind of indicate what your password is. But as you can see, there are quite a few options: bank accounts, computer logins, credit cards, e-banking, servers, social networks, wireless routers, web accounts, and more. And here you can also add notes as you would on the note application that comes built in with your phone. But if you were going to use this application to keep most of your files in here, then I would suggest just creating your notes through this application. If we want to create a new note, we're going to go to the bottom. In the very middle there's the plus sign. We're going to hit it, and that actually creates a new folder. So this will be a note or a folder for all of my grocery lists. So we're going to go into that. And then I don't have any notes added yet. So to add one, we're going to select the plus sign. And here I could title it Walmart and then add a few things that I need. And to save it, we're going to select the check mark on the top right of the screen. This application does have ads as it is free. So we've saved it. We're going to select back. And if I wanted to add another one, so that was my Walmart list, and let's say I needed to go to Costco too, then I could create that list as well. And then I'm going to select the check mark up top, and it says my note was saved successfully. And then to verify, we can select the back button up top, and we see my two notes there. Yeah, so I think that pretty much covers the basics of this application. Um, on the bottom, there's settings. You can add security locks, password recovery, hack monitoring, panic switch, and disguise mode. You can rate and review the app under more. And then you can also subscribe underneath that cloud icon on the very bottom right. It shows you a plan that you can subscribe to through this application, where you get unlimited photos and videos that you can store on here, the cloud backup, unlimited documents and audio files, disguise mode, you can use the panic switch. It would be ad free, unlimited folders, as well as unlimited notes and to do lists. And that is $4.99 per year if you choose to subscribe for that. So that is all I have prepared. So thank you so much for listening, and I'm just going to pass it back off to Carly.